resting. We'll keep an eye on them. They have got money coming in, but we'll keep an eye on them, and see where they're at after this next one. Yeah, but I mean, at least it's fucking bright silver lining. At least it's now happening in both instead of just ATS, which it mainly happened in. Anyway, let's get ourselves another truck and then find us another job. Dealers of trucks. What are we in Western Star? Are we in Western Star? We are in a Western Star, aren't we? Are we? Because I know I got it wrong last time. Sure, we're in a Western Star. Yes, we are. Thank you, Cause. I think I got Freightline or something last time, didn't I? This one goes to there. Fire driver. Right, let's find another job and remember to keep an eye on Billings and see what's going on there. Job market, freight market, we're there. 3M, Amazon, BHP, which we're with as well, aren't we? Yes, and what about this guy? These guys, are we? No. There's quite a bit here. Kenworth we're with, UPS we're with, aren't we? Yeah. Walmart we're with. Oh, a plethora of choices here. Alright, let's have a look what we got. Here's number one. 8 grand into Georgia. Always on Willie's mind, is Georgia. Number 2 into Texas. Number 3 into South Carolina. Number 4 back to where we came from. Number 5 also back to where we came from. Number 6 down the bottom into the Keys there. Number 7 all the way down there as well. Number 8 for Lauderdale. Number 9 into Miami. Number 10 down the road. Number 11 into Alabama. Number 12, this is going to be fun to remember, into North Carolina. What was that, 12? Number 13 into Louisiana. Number 14, Fort Lauderdale. Number 15, hopefully I got these numbers right, into Tennessee. So there's more. 16 into Florida. 17 into North Carolina. 18 all the way up into Ontario, Canada. Right, let's run through those again so you can see which one you'd like me to take. So number 1, so you can see it there. Number 2, also office supplies into Texas. Number 3, we'll be taking empty pallets. Number 4, we'll be taking empty pallets down to there. Number 5 is cement, Fort Lauderdale. Number 6, it's getting cold here. Number 6 is going the doubles, going into Florida Marathon as well. That's number 6. Number 7, bunch of Kenworth, some trucks down to a Marathon. I've lost count again. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8, gaming towers. Number 9, Razer gaming laptops. Number 10, a bunch of drones in the same area. Number 11, into Alabama with frozen meat. Number 12, raw meat into North Carolina. Number 13, TVs into Louisiana. Number 14, mobile phones just down the road into Fort Lauderdale. I've lost count again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Coca-Cola all the way into Tennessee for some Tennessee whiskey. Was that 15? 16 is toys in the same area. 17, North Carolina with ice cream. And last with number 18 is all the way into Canada with some office supplies. Let me give you 30 seconds starting now to put in your choice. Please just give me one choice, Dave. Don't go 7 or 13 and make me do all the decisions. So I'll give it to you so I don't have to do anything. Got the Kenworth trucks down to Florida Keys. 7 or 13. What is 7 or 13? 11, 12, 13. Okay. And 7, well, that's 11. 10, 9, and 7. Oh, it's just Kenworth trucks. So we've got 2 for the Kenworth trucks. Got 5 seconds for anyone else. Which, yeah, it's going to be likely Kenworth trucks. It is the Kenworth trucks. No doubt with the short distance, it's that's interests you with the snow coming down at the moment. Fragile as well. So you guys want me to lose money. That's the reason why you've chosen that. That's my guess. You want to make every bit of crash cam count, don't you? I'll be honest. And we're here anyway, so we don't have to go far, so... Hitting the brakes. There's snow already on the road, yeah. But, yeah, when it's raining, it's a lot more slippery, though. Or when it's snowing, it's a lot more slippery. Right, take job, continue. I get the feeling this is going to be the longest job in the shortest distance. I'm going to spend most of my time, most likely, in a workshop getting repairs. And in between that, I'll be driving a couple of feet down the road. Oh, I'm just thinking of the possibilities. Problem with that, thinking of the possibilities, most likely it's going to become reality. In this weather, with the physics mod on. I mean, you've seen how far it takes me to stop, even at a low speed, just with the cab. Not with the trailer on, just with the cab. And this is a heavy load. So hit the brakes. Right, here we go. You asked for it. You get it. I'll get out of the city before I go into crash cam though. I can already feel the fact that the steering's not having much of an effect. I'm aquaplaning already. I actually thought that was the road there. That's a great start.
Turn left. Go straight.
Right, who's going to pull out in front of me? Let's go. The stress is building already. I can feel my stomach muscles tightening.
Get ready to turn right.
Which means brake now, in the hopes that I stop before the stop sign. Have you ever seen me drive this cautious? You haven't, have you?
Get ready to turn left.
I'm slowing down way before the stop sign. Way before the stop sign.
Turn left.
This is an urgent delivery too, isn't it? We've got 6 hours to get there. What is the deal? I'll have to wait until I get onto the freeway. The interstate or whatever it is. It's a freeway at the moment, isn't it? Before I check the deadline. Right, I think we can get into crash cam.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I can beat that bus. Right, what's the deadline on this? 13 hours. Oh, we're all good. I'm gonna regret saying that, aren't I? I'm really gonna regret saying, oh, we're all good. 5 and 3/4 hour trip. 13 hour deadline. We're fine. I never learned, do I?
Stay left.
I'm looking at the GPS and seeing the corner, the 2 corners.
Stay right. Then exit right. Exit right.
I think my face is saying it all, giving away all my thoughts at the moment. Is that a helicopter? That is too. And look at that. I can barely see the truck in front of me, but I can clearly see a helicopter and the plane way up in the sky. Oh, it is getting cold. Oh, it's 2:50. Maybe it's getting cold because the wind's picked up, which is a bit icy, and because I've got the curtain shut, I haven't got this warmth of the sun coming through in it. We did crack the double figures today, and the high, 3 degrees more than yesterday, the high. However, the low is 1 degrees more, 1 degrees less than the low of yesterday, so it's huge. It's supposed to be a 12 the high today with a low of 2 degrees. But it stopped raining. That sun is warm. It's just the wind was cold. When I went for my walk, I was walking along the road which is next to the river, and of course the wind was coming there and it was cold, and then I turned up the street to come back to my street, and I was sheltered by the houses and stuff, and difference was night and day between the temperature. Literally, difference was night and day, hey! Purely because it's colder at night than it is during the day. So if there ever a time, the best time to use that analogy, it was then, wasn't it? Was that rain you've been having is that caused by the hurricane? Did it? I know it was going up the east coast, and I saw the damage it did in Florida. Man, dude, that's so sad. It's the world we live in, but it's just wish it wasn't. I had my brakes on full then, and I was still catching up to that car. Mind you, I'm still impressed that I overtook a car while I full. My brakes are on full. Foot fully on the brake, and what we do, we go flying past the car. Back into this lane for 2 seconds before I have to jump back out. Like I said, look at that. Actually, you originally thought it would be a slow car or truck that caused me to go into another lane, not the fact that we lost one. Which was a better way, by the way, because at least I could see that the lane ended. But normally I can't see a car or truck until the last second in this weather. I think there's one in front of us now. There is one in front of us. That's the thing. You can only tell, not because you see the car, It's just that there's more mist around in one little spot. More fog around in one little spot. Let's pretend we didn't see that, and if you missed it, good. But unfortunately I just saw it. Back on that sign. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Please slow down, truck. Please slow down, truck. I've got my foot flat on the brake. That's the important part. Yeah, well, it's that sign, Causey, that generally means to you, get ready. You need to clip something. It wasn't a billboard. It's just a sign letting us know where one was. Which is actually the first time I've ever seen that as well. Nice. 43k, up to 108 grand. Doing quite well. We've been going for an hour. We've already bought one truck. How many trucks are we behind by? We just bought one. We're 4 trucks behind. We almost got enough for another one, which will make it 3 behind. We're also a garage and a trailer behind. Oh, I'll tell you what I've found. Oh no, it doesn't matter. I realised it was because of my eyesight. I misjudged it. I thought before I went live, or while the countdown was going down, I was flicking through some things as garage manager and trailer manager, and we had a couple of garages without trailers because we had a couple of garages with an extra trailer, so I rearranged them. But when I originally looked at it, I saw there were 2 garages that had 2 trailers and 2 garages that didn't have trailers, which I thought, well, I've bought an extra trailer when I didn't need to. But after I rearranged them, then I saw the garage in Salmon didn't have it. So, for some reason, New York, Seattle didn't have a trailer with them. I don't know why. This, yeah. Don't know why, especially when Seattle was the first trailer we bought. Well, the first trailer we bought was for the Seattle garage. I'm pretty sure you knew what I meant, but I thought I'd better clarify just in case. We've got another 3 hours. It's another 7 grand. Look at that, 116. We only bought a new truck, what? 5 hours ago in game? Not even that, 4 hours. We're almost ready for another one. Come on, Toyota, move your backside. Just in case you can't see me through all this mist and snow, and there we go. There's another one though. Just to be let you know when I go make my coffee.
Go straight.
I might be just a little bit longer than usual because I got washing on the line, and I was actually hoping not to need to get it off the line until after I finish streaming, especially now since we're in daylight savings. Utilising the extra sunlight we get. But since it's a bit cold, I feel like it might get a bit damp. So it should definitely be dried by now. But I thought I'd let you know. Hopefully it won't take me too long. Definitely be shutting some windows because just a shame I can't keep the curtains open for the lighting. It just makes me look a lot darker, harder to see if I have the curtains open. But, oh, that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. That's up to you to decide. I just like to look enlightened.
Stay left.
Oh, I hadn't done a dad joke in a while, so...
Go straight.
Had to get back in the flow somehow. Yeah, the trailer thing, that's what I was thinking, even though you said that like 3 minutes ago. But yeah, no, I do remember we borrowed a couple of trailers from other places. Because the trailer that was there, we didn't have any company that would, you know, provide things, products for us to take. Avatar. I didn't like Avatar. I mean, the graphics is great and all that, yeah. Don't get me wrong with that, but the story, unfortunately, I'd seen it before. Avatar was basically the future, well, an alien version of Dances with Wolves. That's all it was, which was disappointing because once you know how it's going to end, way before the ending, it sort of ruins it for you, doesn't it? But still, I was very impressed with the graphics and stuff. It's just... it's awfully good having amazing graphics. You still need the storyline to it. And that's why I always preferred the first Terminator movie over the second Terminator movie. Because, funny enough, it's the same person who did both movies, isn't it? The Avatar, James Cameron. Just because it was more of a thriller and amazing ending in Terminator, I think, than the second one. But the second one, definitely with the graphics and stuff, the graphics was amazing. Back then, definitely. It was, you know, never seen those type of graphics and special effects before. It's still a good movie, Terminator 2. It's still a good movie, still a good storyline. But I still think the first, oh hello, please be a green light, please be a green light. The first one was a lot better story-wise. Especially as a thriller, especially the ending. And they did the similar ending where it just kept going, the Terminator just kept going and going and going, but the first one you hadn't seen it, and if you've seen the first one, the second one with the same thing happening, it wasn't, you know, as much as a thriller because you sort of half expected it. $22,000, look at that, 144. Buying 2 trucks on the same day. Might be able to go for 3. The day's not over yet. Right, now left. So we're going to need to buy a trailer. And then we'll be looking at a new garage location. So better start thinking where you want the garage, next garage, guys. Is it going to be Mexico? Is it going to be Canada, or is it going to be another one in the US? Actually, let's get that out of the way now, shall we? While we're driving along. Put in the chat now where you want to go. Do you want to go Canada, US, or Mexico for the next garage? We've got 2 in Mexico, 1 in Canada at the moment. The rest are, the other 10 are in the US. We're just 13 we've got, yeah, 13. Time for another Canada. One a little less remote. That's the one we got. Ooh, question mark up here. What is it? Recruitment agency? Viewpoint? Yeah, it is a... No, you never know, one day. Nothing's impossible. Just because you think it is, doesn't mean it is. Most things we think are impossible is because it hasn't been done yet. Think of all the things 300-400 years back that they back then thought was impossible, would be impossible. That is an everyday thing for us now. Mind you, I don't know. Even in an ice age, whether if this would actually happen here. Because obviously with an ice age, it's just more of the north and south. I don't know if the south, maybe it is the south as well, that's covered in ice. But around the equator and that, I think it's just cooler, but the same deal. There wouldn't be any snow or... Because well, ice ages, the whole world wasn't covered in ice. But yeah, look at that, I'm actually doing the speed limit without even realising it. I haven't checked the speed limit for ages. I've just been driving to the conditions. There it is. There's the circle of destiny, the ring of payment. So hopefully we'll double check when we get to this. We'll double check to see what our drivers are doing again. See if the other ones in Miami have actually got off their backside, jumped in their truck and decided to make me some cash. And also make them some cash. Right, let's get back into cab view for this. Where is it? Apparently, right here.
Then turn right.
Is that the lights? Is it? Oh, there it is. I wasn't actually looking at the route, I was looking at where the flag was.
Turn right.
Oh, look at that. Welcome, committee. Thanks very much. Appreciate coming out. Actual airport. On the airport. This is cool. Never had this before. Oh, right. I don't know if that's coming through. I was wondering why the cardboard box next to me where I have... Ooh. Ooh, do I back it into the... Hang on, that doesn't look like I back it. It looks like I drive forward into that. It does, doesn't it? That's not right. Surely that's not right. Anyway, my neighbour's mowing their lawn by the sounds of it, and the vibrations coming through. I was wondering why that was happening. How am I supposed to get out of there after dropping this off? This better disappear rather quick. Or maybe I'll skip it, because I need to actually... I don't know what I'll do. Just do a U-turn. Hopefully there's no planes coming into land. I just remembered what type of trailer I've got. My favourite. The one I'm an absolute expert on with reversing.
Recompute it.
You don't need to recompute. What you need to do is redo the location where I dropped this off. So I got the feeling I'm going to be stuck here.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious. Funny enough, it's currently in the game the same time it is here, 2:55 PM. It's the wrong day. The day ahead, actually. Right. And here we stay for the rest of the competition, because we can't freaking move. First things first. Dealers of trucks. I think I need to find some more Western Star locations, dealers. Purchase. Where's it going? Up here and up. There. Done. Trailers next. And recruitment agency. I think we better get an idea of how much the trailer will cost us too. We know what we need. It's the only one left. Why do I have to select it? Can't you figure it out for yourself, game? Right. What do we need? Trailer purchase. 8, 12, 13. Grain hopper, 58 grand. Oh, hang on. No. Because what we come up with yesterday, we need to paint them. And we need 10 grand, don't we? 10 grand paint job to level with, what should we call it? So let's just see what we got here. Oh, I don't actually have to go to 10 grand. We could just probably do the old, normal, because you know your lovely pink you'll like, and then maybe just buy an accessory that's around 2 grand. So we're just to confirm. No, let me out. So we're going to be looking at about 68, 70 grand. 70 grand is what we're going to need. Yes, I do want to cancel all those because I don't want to buy it just yet. Thank you very much. That's how much we need. All right. First off, just want to make sure I can get out of here. Seriously? No, it's definitely there. I can't push it out of the way either. Get out of here. Can I? Nobody saw a thing. I may have moved it a bit to make it harder for myself now. Oh, yeah. If in doubt, bash it about. You know the old adage. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right. Let's find a new job, shall we? Actually, let's done it again. I put it into neutral on my shift and everything else. All things I'm in gear. Right, I might as well go make a coffee now, since it's almost 3 o'clock. So I'll have an early coffee, do what I need to do while you guys decide where our next job is going to go to. And you've got a huge choice to make. Ooh, actually. Nope, can't do either. There we go. Oh, hang on. I also got to check the driver thing, don't I? See what our drivers are doing, see if they've been fixed. Driver manager. Garage. Right, so Billings, we're having a problem. Let's have a look at the map view here. Okay, so we still got 3 here that are not going anywhere. Not good. Where's, there we go. And got the 5 up here. Alright. Tell you what. Let's, I've got to go back to my base of operations anyway.